Hello everyone and welcome to the Green Man channel. I hope you're doing good and well. So following on from my top 25 albums of the year, I'm now naming my top 10 songs of 2025. And I have to admit most of these songs are from those albums, are from that top 25 albums list, simply because a lot of the reasons why I chose those albums for my year-end list was because they had a lot of my favourite songs on them as well. So it's kind of hard this year to separate songs from other artists, from songs from the artists that I thought really delivered the goods on those full length albums this year. It was just incredibly difficult to find songs from artists that weren't on my list, just simply because there were so many good songs from my albums of the year list. And so I'm going to get on with this list now pretty quickly. Just for this video, I'm just going to be counting down from 10 to 6. So this is like a first part of this countdown, and then I'll be doing a separate video just later on, actually shortly after this video premieres, naming my top 5 songs of the year. And I have to say about 9 of these tracks could all be my song of the year. They're so good. Really just some fantastic tunes that came out in 2025. But starting off with my number 10, this is Texan Shoegazers Daydream Twins with their title track Solstice for Embodiment. And I just found this song, really kind of like, it kind of had this really nice melody on loop throughout the song. But I loved the way the female vocals were worked into that. It's just very simple but very haunting and very effective, very powerful as a shoegaze song for me. That's why Solstice for Embodiment by Daydream Twins has made my number 10. Incidentally, Daydream Twins weren't on my albums of the year list, but this song certainly was a standout. Coming in next at number 9, I've gone for Deftones with Ecdysis, the third track from their latest record, Private Music. And I thought that, the 2 songs that came before this, I thought were good. But for me, Ecdysis was where Deftones sort of announced their return properly for me. I feel personally that this song really stood out as one where I went, this is classic Deftones. This is Deftones at their best. I just love the way this kind of mixes up the Deftones heavy, the Anguish Chino vocals with the more melodic Chino vocals as well at the same time. It blends those 2 Deftones styles. A lot of people see as the rocky Deftones with the shoegaze Deftones. It does so spectacularly well. You get a euphoric mix for me of those sonic textures that Deftones bring to the table. So Deftones and Ecdysis is my number 9 choice. At number 8, we've got Epica's The Grand Saga of Existence. This was another track in there, A New Age at Dawn series of songs. And boy, was this an absolutely spellbinding song with Simone, I thought, really shining on this particular song. The way she sings that chorus. But for me, it wasn't just the chorus. It was the way she also delivered that post-chorus in this song, which was just this kind of triumphant moment where she actually sings now and forever. Stay strong. And the way that the way she sings that, it sort of elevates the song above the heavens. It's so fantastic, so epic, so moving, so momentous, and lots of other words like that. It's just an epica song, to put quite simply. One of my favourites from the latest record of Spiral, and it's why it's made it to my number 8. I mean, in a way, how is that song only number 8? Because there are 7 other absolutely sublime tracks from this year above it. But I mean, how this song is only number 8 just says maybe something about the quality of lots of music that we've had in 2025. Coming in next at number 7, we've got Thrasher's Hazard, the Canadian thrash metal outfit, with a song called Deathbringer here. And their guitarist in this song is absolutely amazing with what he pulls off with that guitar solo. I mean, you get a great riff, but then when his guitar solo comes in, it's like a super melodic, really great kind of thrash metal guitar solo. I believe the name of the guitarist is Torian Shadlick. I've had to read that. I think it's Torian Shadlick. But I mean, absolutely brilliant, exciting, thrilling thrash metal song and solo here from Hazard. That is Deathbringer coming in at number 7. Now, last up for this video anyway, and coming in at number 6 in this top 10 countdown, we've got Between the Buried and Me's title track, The Blue Nowhere. I love the way that, first of all, this song kind of builds into its melody, the sort of distant lead, but beautifully crisp lead guitar tones that start the song. And Tommy Rogers, I mean, I guess, he shows how good a singer I think he is when he's not necessarily doing the extreme vocals. He's just doing his, clean vocals here, the standard singing. And it's great, and it's sort of evoking some memories here of like 80s power ballads a little bit, or 80s ballads certainly, and those kind of rock ballads that you got in that era. But Between the Buried and Me delivering a really gorgeous melodic piece without all the complexities of their usual songs, where they, throw lots of time changes and blend with other genres. This one's a more straight up, just a really great melodic rock song, and it is very emotionally charged, I found as well, actually. Almost brought a little bit of a tear to the Green Man's Eye, and that is why the Blue Nowhere here has reached number 6 on my list. So that's numbers 10 down to 6. Join me shortly for my top 5 songs of 2025. And this top 5 songs are, for me, absolutely outstanding songs. I can't stress enough how good I thought these songs were. So yeah, stick around for those if you want to know what's coming next. Otherwise, from me, as always, it is just bye for now.